Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip from somebody talking about how they left the fat acceptance movement because it's a cult. This is actually the person that was being referenced in that Fierce Fat Femme video where she was like, "You left and you shot upon her soul." This is that person that she was referencing. So now we get to see the complete picture. Is fat acceptance a cult? Did that person really crap upon the movement when they left? Stick around to find out. I have a channel where I react to stuff that is not related to fat acceptance. It's called Cynical Reacts. I recently released a video over there about a drunk Karen causing an accident and then getting her karma. Here's a link. Be sure to subscribe over there for more content like that in the future. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
So if you follow me and you're in the fat liberation space, or you are a fitness influencer, then you've probably seen this video.
Is when you are on an intentional weight loss journey and then you also intentionally on the fat community at
They shot upon her soul, she said.
the same time.
This video was created by one of my previous clients, Angelina, also known as Fierce Fat Femme. This video is about me.
Okay, so like I said in the beginning, that video that Fierce Fat Femme made is about this person. Now we get to hear her side of the story.
Not just me. It was also mentioned in the comments that creators like Made by Alex and Rosie Beamy were also being mentioned.
I thought it was Rosie Bemis. By the way, Rosie Bemis is the person who talked about not being able to wipe their own backside and that being the turning point for them to turn their life around.
And I speak to them as well. If this is your first time seeing my face on the internet, hi, I'm Shannon.
Hi, I'm the Cynical Dude.
I've been creating content online for the past 4 years professionally.
I've been creating content online for the past couple years myself.
And I've lost 80 pounds in the last year, naturally,
Boom. Nice, dude. Great job.
through changing my lifestyle, going on walks, eating different foods, hitting the gym, and getting into weightlifting.
All right, very nice. Very nice.
I started a marketing agency for influencers around this time last year, and I had 20 plus influencers on my roster. I've now lost half of my roster due to Angelina thinking that I am spreading fat-phobic rhetoric.
Fat-phobic rhetoric. All right, let's take a look at this. Angelina said, "I'll be leaving this group after really toxic anti-fat messaging has been spreading around. Wishing you all the best and hoping that y'all will continue to question how internalized your fat phobia is." Ugh. Wanting to lose weight is internalized fat phobia is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Fat liberation is a movement for fat folks and all folks of all sizes to be liberated. What? Is it for thin folks too? I make $0 on my platforms because my messaging isn't palatable. I really hope we all do some critical thinking. And then this person responded, "I've done some critical thinking myself. Thanks for the feedback." If you are thinking of leaving the group, please do so now, as I will be making a new roster PDF. Thank you. And then they also convinced like half of your other clients to leave too. Oh, come on. I make $0 off my platforms because my message isn't palatable. I agree. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth every single time.
When I've been fat pretty much my entire life. I was a size 14 starting in middle school, and I'm still fat.
Okay.
Well, plus size. I'm now down to a size 16 from a US women's size 26.
Damn, that's quite a difference, dude. Good job. From a 26 to a 16.
And yeah, I did it all naturally
Great job, dude.
because I was having health complications because of my weight.
What? You didn't get the superpowers that obesity gives everybody else? Where you become stronger and faster and you can read people's thoughts?
feel that I neglected my health because I was part of the Cult of Fat Acceptance.
Okay, now we're going to learn how dangerous this type of ideology is for somebody that's struggling with their own body issues. That's where everybody has to be careful. If you're feeling insecure and down on yourself and whatnot, there's this movement that will take you and bring you in and attempt to make you feel better, but in the end it's going to be worse for your mental health and encourage you to go completely off the rails. Join my movement instead. We take personal accountability for our own actions here. Sorry, it's just creepy as hell. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Come with me. Come with me. This way. This way. Like one of those stupid inspirational posters. Come on, this way. Just right over here. Come on, come with me. Like one of those stupid inspirational posters. Or really like, more like one of those stupid Instagram posts where there's like a girl on the beach and she's walking and she's going like this. Like, could you get out of my way? I'm trying to get to the waves and your hand in my face like this is getting in the way. I don't know what this means. I'm just like too dumb to pick up on any sort of romance ever. I can't pick up on any sort of subtle hints at all, dude. You like start playing with my hair or something. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? What the hell? I don't understand romance. I'm stupid.
Now, do I believe that you need to accept yourself? And through accepting yourself, you can make healthier changes for your life? Yes.
I agree. We can try to tackle our personal issues that were leading us to go down this path to begin with. And in doing so, we will no longer feel the need to self-soothe with these various substances.
And that's what I did. And that's what I want to be an example of. However, while I was representing these influencers and helping them with securing brand deals, aka making money off of their messaging.
Is she saying that she worked trying to get brand deals for people within the body positivity movement? Like those plus-size mattresses and whatnot?
I noticed some really disturbing things that I wanted to share with you and share my experience on why I feel like it's a cult.
Okay.
Anyway, roll the clips.
I don't think this is proven that it's a cult just because a bunch of people are hanging out at the pool. I've seen way cultier stuff from this group. Alright, there was a lot of copyrighted music playing back there where they were all dancing around, so I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Okay, oh my god. Hold on, let's go back and observe all the different food that they're having. Charcuterie board, except this is a fry board. All different types of fries. Dude, I hope you fried all that food like 10 seconds ago and dumped it on there, because it's gonna be disgusting 10 minutes from now. Dude, that was a whole bunch of fried food. Although there's a lot of people here. What do we got here? Angelina's favorite board, what is this? Oreos and ranch. Is that ranch that you're gonna dip Oreos in? It's very unfortunate that obesity is genetic, and there's literally nothing we can do to control the size of our body. All of this food has nothing to do with the size that anybody is. It's genetic. Is ham-fisting 2 fistfuls of deep-fried food right into your mouth considered genetic? I swear that there are Oreos and also ranch dressing on one single dish right there in front of us. And that should not be, my friends. This should not be. This cannot be. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Happy 30th, Angelina. Okay, so just tons of chocolate like crazy. Okay, so when people within the body positivity movement decide to all hang out together, for some reason, there's just copious amounts of unhealthy food. I don't know why. So it was the diets that we tried a few years ago that led to our current weight gain, though, not this 10-pound tray of chocolate. Fruit board? That's a much smaller board than all the other boards. Which one of those boards do you think was left untouched at the end of the night? I'm voting for fruit board. Sorry, man. Come on. Every other tray is nothing but crumbs, but that fruit board is just sitting over there like completely untouched. Okay, what's this? Crackers now? Okay. And pumpkin board? What? Hold on. Dude, how many trays? Okay, we got the bread and spread board. Okay. Pumpkin board. Okay, we've got a pumpkin pie. What looks like a bunch of pumpkin cookies, and that's an actual pumpkin stuffed with hummus or something. I've never even heard of a pumpkin board. This is getting crazy now. Candy board. Dude, candy board. You had a chocolate board already. Why are you guys moving so fast? I can't see it all. Oh my goodness gracious. Is this serious? You uploaded this to the public internet, and then in every other video you're talking about how weight is genetic. This must be that diet that they're referring to all the time that they tried and actually led to weight gain. Yeah, if your diet consists of 100% pumpkin candies and chocolates and cookies, I can see how it would lead to weight gain. You're right. Diets do cause weight gain. This particular diet, that'd be funny if that's what they meant every single time. They're like, yeah, I tried going on a diet. And then you see them just eating cookies nonstop. They're like, yeah, that's what a diet is, right? Dip board, okay. Oh my God, how long is this montage gonna go on? Pancake breakfast board? What? Dude, you guys are getting ridiculous.
Come with me as
What?
I host my potato-themed housewarming party.
Potato-themed housewarming party? Every single get-together revolves around food. Okay, so first we eat a bunch of candy and sweets and crazy crap. Now we're gonna eat a bunch of potatoes, which is a good carb, but you're gonna want some protein with that. You don't wanna eat just straight up potatoes nonstop and be like that cheesy potato lady from My Strange Addiction. That was a good one, wasn't it? Dude. Okay, potato pockets. Sweet potato tartan. Who has a potato party? These samosas. Someone literally sent over fresh McDonald's fries. I don't really think there's too much potato in that. Oh, hold on. Let me look at that table. Oh, good Lord. What is happening? This is all potato-related dishes. Except for, like, this right here. This looks like maybe some celery and carrots and some ranch in the middle. Dear Lord, this is insanity. I love potatoes as much as the next guy, but oh my God. I would try just a little bite of everything on that table. See, now you guys are getting to me too. At first, I'm like, this is completely egregious. By the end, I have a plate and I'm trying every single different potato dish. Way too easily swayed. I love a potato. What is that? Have you ever had shots out of a potato skin? Ew! Gross! Alcohol? Oh my God. No. Stop it. Stop it right now. What the hell? A shot of liquor out of a potato skin. And of course, our potato-shaped confetti cake. What? Okay, that was completely insane. Staying fat in 2024. Okay. Is she eating a bunch of sprinkles in that photo? Why would eating cause you to stay fat? It's 1000% genetic and 1,000,000% somebody else's fault. Sorry for having big boobs and a great sense of self. That wasn't very fat sidekick of me. Sorry for having big boobs and a great sense of self. That wasn't very fat sidekick of me. Having big boobs when you're obese doesn't really mean anything. They're just made of adipose tissue. If you lose weight and your boobs go away, then you didn't have boobs. You had adipose tissue. I'm not trying to be gross or mean or make anybody feel bad, but you're saying things that are very silly. That's like saying that a dude looks buffer because as he got fatter, his bicep got bigger. This isn't the first time that I've seen obese people reference having large boobs or whatever.
If you don't think that's cult-like behavior, maybe you don't know much about cults. This is the definition of what a cult is.
Okay, it says, what is a cult? Generally, it is a group that is unorthodox, esoteric, and has a devotion to a person, object, or a set of new ideas. Why does it specify a set of new ideas? So if we display all this cult-like ideology towards old ideas, then it's fine. Basically, every single religion falls into this definition, except it's not new ideas. These are old ideas, therefore it's valid, I guess. A small religious group that is not part of a larger and more accepted religion, and that has beliefs regarded as extreme or dangerous. So basically, if you try to do what these other religions do, but you're not one of the major religions, you're not allowed and you're a cult now, I guess. I like how it specifies new ideas. They're like, just in case you thought all of the major religions fit this definition perfectly, we put in there a set of new beliefs. So all that old stuff is still fine.
Or at least a guideline, if you will, on what cults are. Also, look at this screenshot I took of Angelina.
Okay, is this from some class you were teaching or something?
Is this not giving straight up Disney villain vibes to you? I was previously in a different cult, and then I got kicked out of that one, which we can get into why I'm so susceptible to being involved in cults.
Yeah, I think we do need to talk about why you're so susceptible to being involved in cults. What? You left one cult and then joined this cult? What? That's pretty bizarre to constantly be falling for cults. Why don't you come join my movement instead? Subscribe.
Another video, but basically I was really vulnerable and somehow kind of got swept into this whole fat acceptance movement. I gained up to 350 pounds.
Oh my gosh. While you were in the movement or before you were in the movement?
And here's an example of how other people can get swept up into it too.
Let's see, this says thick speed friending. What the hell does that mean? Size inclusive vendor market with over 7 small businesses. Okay.
Because they kind of make these
Full Fat, a fat affinity virtual support group hosted by Fierce Fat Femme. Whatever support you need, we've got it. All right, so these fat acceptance people are pushing nonsense support groups and whatnot.
groups where you can become friends with other fat people, basically. And statistically speaking, when you're plus size or overweight, it can really affect your self-esteem and you can become very vulnerable in our society, which I completely understand. And that's why these things are so dangerous.
I agree, it does share a lot of the same characteristics as a cult. And they prey on people that are vulnerable.
I wish that I had never gained up to 350 pounds, and I don't want anyone who follows me to have these health complications that I did. So that's why I'm speaking out and I'm trying to teach my audience and show them that it's possible to recover from things like binge eating disorder, and also to not fall into a trap of this acceptance for too long.
Are you selling courses now? Everybody is selling courses online now, dude. I gotta get in on this.
Yeah, you should love and accept yourself into having a better life. And for me, that includes not being 350 pounds anymore.
Yeah, I would think not being 350 pounds and more would be very advantageous for people that want to remain mobile.
So do with all of that information what you will. In my experience of being part of the community, I think it's a cult.
Did they say there's only one way out of this community, and that's in a body bag? Did you have to get jumped in like a traditional gang?
Everyone's entitled to have their own opinion. And for me, I'm very glad that I left.
For me, sorry, I'll stop doing that.
And I lost the weight when I did, because if I hadn't, I would have developed type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, obesity can often lead to type 2 diabetes. You might develop a little bit of type 2 diabetes, but you're also ridding yourself of fat phobia. A far more deadly disease, my friend. Can't you see the bigger picture?
So you can do that without then calling the fat acceptance community and fat liberation a cult.
Shut upon us. Say it. Say it.
It's also just not very original. This is number 2.
Saying that fat acceptance is a cult doesn't need to be original. Nobody's argument needs to be original. If you tell me that the sky is blue today, am I gonna say, God, that's such an unoriginal argument. People have been saying that for years. It still remains true.
To spew anti-fat bias in ways by, like, saying the fat acceptance community is a cult.
That's not anti-fat bias to say that the fat acceptance community is a cult. One is not related to the other. The fat acceptance community does not represent every larger-bodied person as a whole. Therefore, to critique it is not the same as critiquing all larger-bodied people. This is just one stupid movement.
Or saying that, like, you gotta watch your health. Like, all the things that...
You gotta watch your health. Is that how people that care about health sound? Like a bunch of stupid morons? Is that how I sound? She's got a good point. I am always saying, you gotta watch your health, and I say it just like that.
Fat phobia has taught us, like, get an original argument, at least, is all I'm, like, hoping you'll do in the meantime.
Get an original argument. No. If what the person said is accurate, then it is accurate. If somebody called you guys a cult several months ago and it was accurate, and then somebody's calling you a cult today and it remains accurate, then I would say that it's accurate. Do we need to come up with a different way to word it instead of cult? All right, you guys aren't a cult. You're a forced obedience camp.
Time?
Telling someone to get a more original argument when they're discussing their health, like myself,
Yeah, that was a stupid retort. Get an original argument.
about to get type 2 diabetes and have congestive heart failure. So,
You don't need a heart, okay? You're just being dramatic now.
Angelina, if you're watching this, the next time you want to discuss something like myself in a video, really think about the message that you're sending to people. I also wanted to mention as a disclaimer that part of the lifestyle changes I made to lose 80 pounds in 1 year included recovering from certain addictions in my life,
Great job on losing the 80 pounds.
which included binge eating along with food addiction. And the reason that I had to stop being friends with so many of these people in the cult, like I like to call it, is because they were enabling.
That's absolutely correct. You can't be around the people that are using the substance that you used to use anymore. If you want to quit any substance, you're going to have to change your people, places, and things. Meaning, you're going to have to stop hanging out with people that you used to use with. You're going to have to stop going to the same places that you used to go to. And you're going to have to stop using the same things as a coping mechanism.
My binge eating disorder, and I couldn't be friends with people like that anymore. And I couldn't also idly sit by and let them continue to exploit people, essentially. And that's why I'm speaking up, because I don't want people to have similar health issues to the ones that I was having. If you want to lose weight or you want to start making healthier changes, don't listen to what anyone else says. Do what's best for you.
Absolutely. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty for wanting to take care of yourself or better your life. Crabs in a bucket.
As long as you're doing it in a healthy, sustainable way, I support you and other people will too. Don't be bullied into ruining your health.
I agree with her 100%. The fat acceptance movement does operate like a cult, and it preys on people that are insecure and looking for acceptance. You've been out there in the world. Everyone has called you fat and made you feel bad. We won't. We accept you just the way that you are. Come, one of us. One of us. When you get a bunch of people that are addicted to the same substance in a room together and they're telling themselves this is not a problem, they're all going to go off the rails 10 times harder. So I agree with her that it is a cult, and I'm glad that she got out of it before it was too late to turn her life around. What do you think? Do you think that fat acceptance is a cult? What do you think of the clips that we just saw? Leave a comment below. Someone starts like playing with my hair. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the hell? Are you trying to have intercourse with me? Cut that part. Cut that. That's not even funny. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.